One player forgot how to put on his jersey. Another pooped himself on live TV. These are the most embarrassing moments in football history. And for Zlatan Ibrahimović, one game got a little sus. See, back in 2013, Zlatan and PSG were going up against Nice on a 3-game winning streak. And Nice knew they had to get in Zlatan's head, but they didn't stand a chance. But just 10 minutes in, PSG already scored a goal and never looked back. I mean, Zlatan wasn't playing around, man. He was literally steamrolling the other players. So at the end of the first half, Nice's Renato Sivelli knew it was up to him to put an end to this. And when he made eye contact with Zlatan in his luscious ponytail, jumping all over his teammate, Renato wanted in on the action. Man, not only did you kiss a dude in front of millions, you get rejected too? Embarrassing. But hey, at least his moment wasn't as embarrassing as Gary Lineker's, cause this dude's moment was so bad, it smelt up the entire arena. See, back in 1990, Gary was coming into the biggest game of his career. It was England versus Ireland, playing in the group stage of the World Cup. And if you know anything about Gary, it's that he hates having a shitty game. And little did he know, things were about to get messy. And I mean, we all been there. The nerves, sometimes it gets the best of us. But for Gary, it wasn't long before he regretted last night's Taco Bell run. Now, even though his stomach was bubbling during the game, he came in with one goal on his mind. And you could tell he was trying to get things over with fast. I mean, he literally scored a goal 8 minutes into the game and was literally shitting on dudes all game long. But when the clock reached the 70th minute, the ball came flying at Gary and he accidentally let loose.
Good to see you, Gary, and congratulations on the goal. Nice one. But after that, it didn't go...
Nice to score.
Nice to score. After that, it didn't go so well. Now, you came off towards the end. What was the problem?
I had a bit of problem with my stomach tonight. I've not been too well in that area for the last few days, and I was getting quite a few bad stomach pains, so they thought it best that I'd probably change me, but there's only a few minutes left anyway.
They thought it was best to change you? What a choice of words, man. Now, not only did Gary get caught in 4K, he literally wiped himself with his hands and ran off like nothing happened. Disgusting. Now, to play in a game when you're that sick, I thought it was pretty dumb, until I found out about Mario Balotelli's moment, because it made me question how the fuck this man became a $1 million pro athlete. See, back in 2011, Mario was coming into a game against Dynamo Kiev, and well, at the time, he was still an upcoming player, so he was looking to make a name for himself. But during pre-game warm-ups, I think the pressure started getting to him a bit, because the cameras caught him doing something so stupid, I don't even know what's going on. Just watch. Man, this should give you hope. This dude's got over 9 million followers. He's signed $19 million contracts, and he doesn't even know how to put on a shirt. At this point, anybody can make it, I guess. But just don't do it for girls, man, because they don't care about the riches as much as you think. And Mehdi Benatia had to learn this the hard way. See, back in 2018, Mehdi was on cloud 9, because Juventus had just beat Verona for the Serie A title. And well, he was in the middle of celebrating his career's biggest accomplishment. He was amped, and the fans were going crazy for him. So what could go wrong? Well, when Mehdi walked into Juventus' championship ceremony, he got curved worse than me and my Instagram DMs. I respect the confidence, man. We all been there. But hey, at least this wasn't as bad as my boy Leonardo, because his moment was so embarrassing, he literally needed an ambulance. Yeah. See, back in 2015, during a game between Ergo Tellus and AE Larissa, things were getting pretty heated. The two teams were battling it out all game long, but Leonardo was determined to get the dub. And while Ergo Tellus was holding a 1-0 lead coming into the 66th minute, he was hustling downfield with the goal in sight until... Bro, you think if a player's injured, medical staff would at least be a little careful. Who hired these guys? Stevie Wonder? Instead of calmly helping him up, they try to drag him, slam him down on the stretcher, and literally drop him 3 times. That's the craziest shit I ever seen. And you wanna know their reasoning behind this? They said they did this to him just because he didn't drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, next time you're injured, these guys are coming for you. You don't want that? Well, what are you doing? Click it right now. But anyways, as embarrassing as this situation was, what cameras caught Fernando Navarro doing is literally illegal. Because before the season ended, they were trying to make it into La Liga's top 4. And watching his team put in work, it hit him. Okay. So this dude's just gonna take a piss on camera in the middle of the game. Come on, man, there's little kids around. But hey, I mean, I guess I respect it. Mans didn't want to waste any time. And at least his embarrassing moment didn't almost kill somebody like Cristiano Ronaldo. See, back in 2019, Juventus was going up against Fiorentina during the Serie A championship. And when there's a title on the line, most players bring their A game. But Ronaldo, I mean, he must have been mesmerized by his wife and forgot it at home. I'm just playing, man. Ronaldo and Juventus fought all game long and cruised to a 2-1 victory. And they secured their 8th consecutive Serie A title. And well, a streak like this had never been done before. So Ronaldo and his teammates had to turn up big. I'm talking fireworks, spraying champagne, throwing their manager up in the air. Was getting wild. And eventually, Juventus was presented the trophy. But if you know anything about Ronaldo, it's that he's been here before. So he was already focused on the next game. But when he started zoning out, he almost took out his wife and his son. Jesus, Ronaldo, your own son could have been blinded because of you. That's disrespectful, man. Now, as bad as this moment was, back in 2010, what Fahad Khalfan did was so embarrassing, he literally quit football and disappeared. Yeah, see, it was the 2010 Asian Games, and at first our boy Fahad was hyped. I mean, it was his 2nd game ever with Qatar, and they were going up against Uzbekistan, so he was looking to make a great first impression. And lucky him, man, at the 90-minute mark, he got an opportunity that most football players can only dream of. Oh man, I mean, at first I was gonna clown him for this, but to be honest, I probably would have done the same thing. I'm ass, and that's why I'm making YouTube videos instead. But for real, Qatar went on to lose the game to be eliminated from the tournament. And well, to make matters worse, the clip went so viral, Fahad literally quit and never played for the team again. But hey, I don't blame him, man. Sometimes a player can make a mistake. But what if I told you an entire team has one of the most embarrassing moments in sports history? We can't end things without you hearing about this. See, back in 1996, it was the last game of the season, and Man City was going up against Liverpool. But see, they desperately needed a win. Otherwise, they were gonna be relegated. But during the game, one sneaky fan got a phone call and completely sabotaged them. The fan started telling people that Man City only needed a tie to survive, and the message spread like wildfire and got all the way down to Man City's manager Alan Ball. And I don't know why you'd trust a fan's advice, but he did. So he started telling the team to just tie the game. And as soon as Man City scored, making it 2-2, they celebrated like they won a championship. And instead of actually trying to win, or at least scoring, you know, like you're supposed to in football, they just decided to waste the clock out playing in the most ridiculous way I ever saw. Then as time was winding down, at least one guy on the team wasn't a complete dumbass.
I remember like the best thing of that was everyone was on the bench and Noel Quinn went, yeah, I think actually we probably need another goal.
There's some frantic messages coming from the Manchester City dugout. Alan Ball on his feet. Oh, a point may not be enough to keep them in the league.
Yeah, man, I think you're right. I think you need to score. And during the last few minutes, Man City desperately tried to rush and score, but it was too late. Liverpool did everything they could to prevent them from even coming close. And well, Man City became the first pro team ever to purposely lose a game and get kicked out of their league. But I'm not surprised, man. Sometimes in football, things just go way too far. Like the time a player literally tried to eat the guy defending him, and another beat up his own fan on live TV. Oh, you want to hear more about that? Well, click this video right here. These are the football players who went way too far. And just wait to hear about Ronaldo, man. It's scary. So bro, what are you still doing here? Click it.